The history of the alley-oop in basketball. In basketball, an alley-oop is an offensive move where a player passes the ball to a teammate close to the basket, who jumps, catches it in midair, and dunks or puts it in before striking the floor. The alley-oop incorporates elements of timing, passing accuracy, collaboration, and finishing. Etymology. The French word allez hop is where the term alley-oop comes from. Allez hop is an acrobat in a circus calling out before a leap. As the title of a syndicated comic strip written and illustrated by cartoonist B.T. Hamlin. The term alley-oop first gained notoriety in the U.S. in 1932. The San Francisco 49ers of the NFL coined the phrase alley-oop in the 1950s to refer to a high-arching toss from quarterback Y.A. Title to wide receiver R.C. Owens for a touchdown. Owens would outrun smaller cornerbacks for touchdown receptions. It was also an alley-oop pass from Joe Montana to Dwight Clark on the catch which propelled the 49ers into their first Super Bowl. Later, the term's application in basketball helped to increase its popularity. History. Some players started snatching balls in midair and dunks in the 1950s. Gay C. Jones and Bill Russell were students at the University of San Francisco in the middle of the 1950s. They frequently collaborated to execute the alley-oop. Additionally, teammates' errant attempts were routinely grabbed and dumped by Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain at the University of Kansas, and jumping Johnny Green at Michigan State University. In the late 1950s, this led to a tightening of the enforcement of offensive goaltending rules in the NCAA and NBA. The Phillips 66 years of the National Industrial Basketball League had an alley-oop play, where Don Kogis would receive the ball from Charlie Bowerman in their playbook. Between 1961 and 1963, when Kogis spent 2 seasons with the 66ers, the play was really well used. Some people believe that A.I. Tucker and his brother Gerald at Oklahoma Baptist University invented the alley-oop in the middle of the 1960s. 6 of Bill Walton's 44 points and 21 of 22 field goal attempts for UCLA versus Memphis State in the 1973 NCAA championship game were made on alley-oop plays. Others claim that David Thompson, while a student at North Carolina State University, was the first player to execute the traditional alley-oop play, with teammates Monty Tao and Tim Stoddard providing the essential lob passes. Early in the 1970s, Thompson of NCSU made the above-the-rim move popular by utilizing his 44-inch vertical leap to make it a regular part of the Wolfpack's offensive strategy. Thompson would merely drop the ball through the hoop after receiving the pass because dunking was against the rules in college basketball at the time. He did not attempt one until the final play of his final home game. The alley-oop was first linked with Michigan State players Irvin Magic Johnson and Greg Kelser in the late 1970s. A decade after the NCAA ban on dunking was lifted in 1976. In their 1979 national championship run, which included the most watched game in the history of the sport, the storied Magic vs. Bird championship game, the tandem connected on numerous spectacular alley-oops and would display the play. Unheralded Idaho made the alley-oop a crucial component of their tiny offense 3 years later in 1982, when they finished the regular season at 26-2, finished 7th in both major polls, and made it to the Sweet 16. In the 1983 championship game at the Pit in Albuquerque, New Mexico, North Carolina State defeated much fancy Houston to win the title. This alley-oop is arguably the most memorable of all time. Lorenzo Charles successfully received a pass from guard Derek Whittenburg, while time was running out and the score was deadlocked. Charles grabbed the ball and slammed it into the net to win the championship in a stunning upset. NBA stars made the alley-oop the ultimate quick strike weapon during the 1990s. Teams have frequently used the alley-oop as a design play in recent years. The Kansas Jayhawks, who won the national championship in 2008, possessed a variety of alley-oop ideas and could execute them interchangeably with almost all of the players being able to both lob and complete the play. Prevailing culture. Will Ferrell's Jackie Moon, the lead character in the 2008 movie Semi-Pro, creates the alley-oop after being knocked out and speaking with his departed mother in a scene from heaven. Nearly unable to express themselves, the crowd and broadcasters are left in awe of what just occurred. The referee is perplexed and thinks the play should have resulted in a foul, possibly even two. Woody Harrelson's character, Monix, analyzes the play's mechanics and persuades the referee that it merits 2 points. The fictional Flint Tropics were able to come back and eventually defeat the San Antonio Spurs because to this play. That's all for today's origin story video, guys. Tell us your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let us know what origin story you'd like to learn about next in the comments. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. See you in the next video. Until then, best wishes. Thanks for watching.